The pillows are fluff thanks to Miss Emily. The couch is wide enough, join the family. It's all love while we laugh at first criminalities. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup at hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh, please, the puppies need me. Ooh, oh, please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credential stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup and hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh please, the puppies need me. Oh please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credentialed stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Dr. Barry. How are you doing?
So good. So glad to be here.
Thank you for being here, Dr. Barry. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule in life to come talk to the sofa and everybody about true crime and all the things. Y'all, Dr. Barry's information is down in the description box below. Be sure to follow her channel. She is a regular here at the channel, as y'all know. So what we're going to be doing tonight, y'all, is we are talking about, of course, Kouri Richins, and we're specifically going to be rewatching that body cam footage. This is when the officers first arrive at the house. Eric is, being worked on by EMTs. And so we're seeing Kouri, how she's reacting, how she's not reacting, her mother in it, et cetera, et cetera. Before we get started, Dr. Barry, for the people over in the sofa who might not know you, do you want to introduce yourself and kind of give your disclaimers and all the Dr. Barry stuff?
Yes. And so thank you, Sofa Squad. So glad to be here. We're also connected with my psych nerds. And so I am a licensed clinical psychologist. My work is mostly clinical, but I love taking a look at the intersection between law and psychology. And I am in no way a body language expert, but I can tell because I use body language and how a person is presenting, their emotions that they're displaying anytime that somebody is in my office. I do not know Kouri and I've never met her, so I can just talk about in general what might be happening with her, but I can't diagnose her or I can't say she's definitely lying or anything like that. But yeah.
Awesome salsa. And so I'm going to go ahead and just put the video up here. And what we're going to do is just rewatch it from the court stream from day one. And, again, if you want to make notes, if I haven't already stopped and started running my mouth about something or asking you a question, just get my attention and we'll pause and have, hear what you have to say or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. We're going to try and knock off a couple of minutes before 9, y'all. So we're going to speed it up like a 1.25 so we can get to the pertinent parts of it. And then please hold while I pull this back up. Pretty please, thank you. Okay, so that's pretty cool there. And then let's come over here and then let's just speed this little puppy up and let's go up to a boomy. We're gonna go there. And we can, if there's parts where we need to slow it down, we'll do so.
Sure. Yeah. Hey guys, on downtime, He's been asymptomatic since he got here. He's had 2 Eppies of Narcan. 2 Eppies, 1 Narcan. Blood sugar is 458. He did no history. Had chest pain when he went to bed.
What's your first name? What's your first name? Yeah, let me talk to you for a second. Let them do their work in there. So what happened today? When you say we were fine, what time did you see him when he was alert?
We had a drink together at 9 to celebrate something at work tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to pause right here because as we know by now, there's not much to be celebrating. There is a lot of serious financial stresses going on, and we had a drink. You know, this is lying in 4K. You know what I'm saying? Like, or at least at the time, and then with evidence coming back and hearing the context from everybody else, we know that this is not really what's going on here.
And then also, most people would have difficulty because it's my understanding they're still working on. I don't know that they've declared that they're going to stop working on him. If that was my husband, I would have asked if I could stay. Does that, like, I would have needed to know like what, but I think she knew he was deceased because I believe the state thinks she waited like 10 minutes. She waited a period of time before even calling 911. And I think they also suspect that she might have positioned his body, which is odd. That she might have positioned him, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, my understanding too, and I agree with you there. My understanding also is that probably by the time he arrived, and I'm going to use the term rigor mortis, but
Yes.
I feel like he was very obviously dead, and it was like, let's go through the motions and see if we can revive him. But this is not good at this time. So yeah, let's keep going.
We went to bed. I went to bed with my kids. He went to bed in our bed.
What time did you guys go to bed?
9:30.
9:30. Okay.
9:45.
And then what alerted you to him today? Right now.
I just woke up. When I sleep with my kids, I'll wake up and I go back to my own bed.
Mm-hmm.
I just crawled over on his side.
And he was laying in bed. Okay.
He was on his back on the bed, and I.
Okay. And he was on. You said he was on his back. Okay. Where are your children now?
To sleep in that room. 2 are awake with their ear to the door. I
And-
don't want them to come out. Please don't come out.
Where are the other 2 at?
Go on, take it, Dr. Berry.
Because they just walked from that direction. So the children are, because all these people are in the house and the children are just over. And I wonder how that will play with the jury, because if there is a parent on that jury or anybody that just has any common sense, your first thing would be to try to get the children away from that whole scene, to protect the children, because she's just sitting here holding her face. And we'll talk about it more later. Sometimes when a person is blocking, like when they're covering their eyes, when they're covering their face, sometimes they're not wanting the other person to see their reactions. That's not always true, but sometimes that covering of the face, because I do not believe that there were real tears there. I don't see them. Someone's gonna I heard somebody else mention that she doesn't once get a tissue, because if she's sitting here crying all of this time, she is wiping, but it's that, dry wipe. We don't actually see any tears, but the lack of concern for the children in that moment is concerning for me.
Totally agree. And one thing too, in case we don't get to it, but towards the end of it, when her mother's in there, and her mother will make some comment to the effect of, "I went and told the kids it's 4:00, they need to get back to bed." And I'm like, you're just gonna tell the kids to get back to bed? Like, how like it's not like we stayed up late to watch, a movie. Like it's the craziest thing. And then another side note, when her dog, Corey's dog, jumps up on the sofa later, doesn't acknowledge him, doesn't touch. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but just, it's like the dog doesn't even exist. And I was like, this is almost like how she is with the kids. Like she's just completely checked out of any human life stuff around, like life around her doesn't phase her at all, right? In her own little world. It's wild.
Awake?
No, my bedroom.
And where's that at?
Who's there? First one to your left.
Okay. Is there any family members we can call right now?
Yeah, I need to call my mom. I need to call my mom so bad.
Okay.
I think I don't know. 911's on the phone. I don't know.
Here. Okay.
I call my mom.
Yep. I'll give you a phone right now, okay?
I need to call his dad. He's gonna be okay, right? Like I got in bed and then I just got.
Yeah, they're doing their best, okay, ma'am? Here, you can use my phone.
Mom. Mom. Mom.
Yeah.
Go to my house. Go to my house.
What's going on?
I don't know. Something's wrong with Eric. The police ambulance are here. I don't know what's happening. He wasn't breathing. I don't know.
Who?
Eric.
Where's he at?
He's at my house. He's at my house.
I'm on my way.
I think my partner found your phone. Is this it right here? Does he have any medical conditions or anything like that?
He has Lyme's disease.
Lyme's disease?
But nothing major. Like,
Okay. So no heart problems or anything like that?
no, he just said his chest was hurting when he went to bed, but that's, not, he doesn't drink enough water, when he gets on the bike downstairs. I don't know, it didn't.
There were some good comments. So if I called my mom and I told my mom that my husband wasn't breathing, my mom would be like, "Oh my gosh, Patrice, like I'm so like I am on my way." Do you know, like there might have been her mom just seemed flat with that, like, "Oh, he's not breathing." Oh, like I don't know, like it seemed very dry. And I heard somebody reading some of their, was that you? Were you reading their messages back and forth earlier today?
That's yeah. Yeah, that was probably
Their
me, yeah.
relationship seems immature to me.
Mhm.
Like all of this just seems odd to me.
I
And
totally
not that
agree.
there's a perfect way to grieve. There's no perfect way to react to a situation like this. But when you have all of that suspicious behavior and then her searches after, this all starts to look very, very suspicious.
I'll be curious to hear your opinion too, especially once the mother gets there and starts throwing excuses out. But also just in this right here, where he's like, any major diseases, I expect like Lyme disease. Okay, he has Lyme disease. That's legit. But the way she starts compounding, I mean, he said that his chest hurt when he went to bed. I mean, just when he doesn't drink water, get on the bike like he did. And it's like all of a sudden she's just throwing out all these reasonings of this, that, and the other, or whatever. Now, also remember the mother was at the house earlier, or like not well earlier, like the evening, technically the evening before. I mean, this is early morning hours here, so she was already there. And it's weird to me too that she's like, "Where are y'all?" And it's like, "Well, where do you think?" Like
It's 3 a.m. It's from 4. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Where else would I be? But
I almost get a vibe of this is almost like expected. Like, oh, here it goes. This is what we've been waiting for. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll be over there. Let me grab my purse and my cigarettes. Kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And then he just said he was really tired because he got his allergy shots yesterday morning
Okay.
with my son. They go together.
And then when did you discover him? What time?
I got my phone. Maybe 3.
About 3.
3:15.
Did you immediately call the 911?
Yeah, well, I got up, and well, as soon as I turned over, and he was cold.
Mhm.
I just felt like something was wrong. But I mean, I just put the blanket on it because I just thought it was a ritual. So I just, and then I sat there for a minute, and I just didn't feel like it's like breathing or anything, and so I just was like,
Okay.
Okay, the whole 911 call thing, and you notice one thing that she does too, where when she gets maybe like weird about answering something, she does yeah, she does the extra whiny thing or whatever, and kind of throws some maybe stuttering out there, or she's doing something. But and again, here's my thing: we're all different or whatever.
Yes.
You're gonna get the vibe of what's normal if you're crawling into bed with your spouse and they're super. You touch them, and this is a different kind of cold. This isn't a let me put the blanket on them. To me, this is like you brush them and it's like, what's wrong? Your hand's gonna grab them. It's gonna be something like
And
you're gonna
immediately,
immediately know.
yeah.
Immediately. There's no thinking. It gives me goosebumps now. If you actually care about this person and want them to live, you're immediately going into overdrive. Oh my God, what is wrong? They're cold, they're stiff. What we're not thinking about it. We're not cuddling them. We're not putting a blanket on them. We're not none of this. And this is where she gets caught up because it's like she knew he was dead. She probably was just like figuring out, okay, here we go. What are we gonna do? Let me, figure this out before we pop off and call 911. Pardon me. Okay, here we go.
alright, and he just felt so heavy.
Mhm. Any COVID or anything like that?
We all just got over COVID.
Okay.
You know,
And- And when was that?
a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so not recently.
Well, he just they had like had a negative test, so I was the last positive, and then he had it. So his last negative test was a week ago.
Okay.
Notice how when he throws the COVID thing out there, she jumps on it. But when he says, "Oh, so it wasn't that long ago," and she's like, "Well, hold on now. He just tested negative a week ago." Like she wants to like make sure. Let's put everything in the bucket of possibilities now.
Yeah.
We had a little COVID thing going on here. Let's not just dismiss it for 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Hey, ma'am, what's your name? I'm sorry, what was that?
Richins, Kouri,
With a C?
Kouri.
Oh, we eat gummies. Okay. I wonder if he left that pause in there on purpose, just to see.
Gummy before he goes to bed.
I wonder too.
You didn't seem like you did though.
It's like a gummy, as in like a THC gummy? Okay.
I think the gummies, she planted a bunch of those around the house. Now that we've learned where they found them and how it was like they found tons of them after the fact, I think she put them all over the house. He didn't have any THC in his system.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he couldn't have been pounding them every day, all day long, like she wants everybody to think. I wonder, I wish / wonder if they did a hair test on him, to go that extra step of like, when was the last time he did gummies, whatever, because I think it would shock everybody that it wasn't that often at all.
Yeah.
And who is his primary care physician?
Herb Lepley in person.
Who?
Herb Lepley.
How do you spell it? How's
Lepley.
Lepley? When was he last seen?
Just not physical. Like, and everything was fine.
When was that?
Since Wednesday. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you mean? It's fine. We can do it fine.
Family members are gonna be coming. Yes, Dad.
I don't understand what happened.
Kids
I
are in
don't
that door over
understand.
there. There's 2 kids that are awake. They're in that door. So, she said to the left. Yeah, I think that's my master bedroom. Or the master bedroom.
Again, with the kids, it's so weird. No,
No concern.
they're not even on her radar at all. It's like they don't even exist.
She said we went to bed at 9:30. She slept with the kids because then she goes to bed. When she went to bed, around 3 o'clock, moved in her bed. He was cold and heavy. He has Lyme disease. He got an allergy shot yesterday. He might have taken a gummy, THC gummy, last night. So, other than that, just Lyme disease.
I already had discussion on that. I mean, fixed.
Probably gonna be Baker's here.
I don't know.
Who is she talking to? Is there somebody else there? Is she on the phone?
So that lady,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
somebody came in. Okay.
yeah, that's that woman. She's been on the stand. She's just
Okay.
one of the EMT people.
Okay. Okay.
I don't understand. Like, he wasn't safe. Like, he.
Yeah, Amanda in the chat room brings up a good point when Katie said, "Where's my babies?" Oh my gosh, I felt that. His sister, Eric's sister, shows more concern over the children and care when she gets there. And Kouri kind of follows to like, "Oh yeah, let's get the kids." It's weird.
Gubby. Yeah, from. And the complaint's gonna be the wife, first name of Kouri.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Show us password. Oh wow. Okay.
I think I lost the sound.
Scott, pause there for a minute. Thank you, sir. Scott, don't change anything for a minute, please. Yeah, don't change anything for a moment.
Okay.
I don't know.
No pulse or anything?
No, he was cold. I think he was alive. Not a long time, but he did that minute. He was asexually the whole time. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, pretty young.
Yeah.
Maybe took some gummies.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
She said, and then the hydrocodone. I think there was hydrocodone or something.
It was
96 or something.
2016.
2016. Yeah, pretty old.
Did you take that?
We don't know. It was sitting there though.
It's in the drawer.
There's something.
It
What
is.
is this right here? Is that it? Are you taking for Lyme disease?
Yeah.
Started to look bad. So it's filled in 2016.
Yeah, that one.
It's under his name. I think he sleeps on that side of it though.
Which one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Smart.
That might be hers. Is it in
It's
his
his.
name? Oh, it's his. Okay. But it's empty, right?
Yeah.
There we
Yeah, I think that their little red flag thing was probably going off just
Yeah.
the behavior alone because Dr. Wen, what's it? Detective Wen has been on the stage. I'm sorry, y'all. On the stand.
This feels like a performance, like Kouri, because her main act is for the police, and
Mhm.
she's not at all concerned. So I think a more typical response in this situation would be to be concerned about your spouse because I don't think she knows that they've pronounced him dead at this point. I don't know, or maybe maybe the woman came over and told her that we tried what we could because,
Yeah, I think she came out and told her.
yeah.
And yeah, Ruth says in the chat room that they think that the hydrocodone bottle was basically a prop.
Mhm.
100%. I think they started seeing stage signs of this. And I think one thing is when also the EMT have said like, oh, blood started coming out after that machine or whatever. I think that they can probably tell that things didn't go the way Kouri said because of blood evidence and then just the weirdness of it. Like, well, why is the pill over here? Why is this 2016? Why is he over here? Like, things aren't adding up. And then her behavior, I'm sure, was like red flag central to these people who were like, this is odd. She wouldn't even look at us. And this is a very young man who shouldn't be on the floor with a sheet over him at this point. Like, there's no reason for this.
Gave him that hand, that would have been good. There's a laying there.
And then you arrived, he was already on the floor. Right?
Yeah, she had pulled him down to the floor.
Kouri? I'm going to need to ask you some questions real quick, okay? Has he ever been in the military?
No.
No. Does he use tobacco?
No.
No. And what does he do for a living?
He owns a stone basic.
Notice the body shaking.
But is it like she's trying? Because so my leg shakes.
And when you discovered him, was he on the bed?
You
Yeah.
see how he,
He's like on his side, like normal.
yeah, and that's her mom next to her.
Okay, now.
I just thought he was cold. It was cold in there, so I put the blanket on him.
Yeah.
But his body just felt like heavy,
And which way was he facing? Was he facing towards?
no, he was just up, just facing up.
Oh, so he's laying on his back.
Facing on his
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
And then did you pull him to the ground?
Yeah, that's what the lady on the.
So I have involuntary shaking. I have one leg. If I raise, like if it's not completely flat on the ground, it'll just automatically, and it goes from my toe. Like my heel comes up and it'll just, my leg will just start going. It looks like she's making herself shake. Like that doesn't look natural at all to me personally, And I think her brother-in-law also said that it looked like she was making herself shake instead of like a natural, like I'm in shock, an automatic shake.
Yeah, and when he was on the stand and he was like doing his hand things and like trying to describe it, and the defense was really pulling it apart.
Mhm.
And then once we saw this video, it was like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Because like the way she's sitting, like, I mean, I'm even kind of doing it right now. Like I'm naturally, I mean, y'all see me, I'm doing my beer and I'm moving, I'm doing my legs do, but there's also a nervous, exaggerated version that I do if I'm like in a weird situation. And to me, I would be doing this right here, but in a nervous, antsy, I'm not comfortable, but not in a good way. Not like oh, my spouse just died way, but like I'm on the spot. I don't like this. To me, that's what she's doing, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go.
What he told me to do was to take the sheet and pull the sheet
Okay.
to the ground so I could do CPR.
Okay. What's his highest level of education?
It's a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
This man has been active. He didn't just die in his sleep. This is insane.
Any mental health conditions? No. Okay.
No.
How about any suicidal
No.
history? No.
Never.
Okay.
No.
Watch the dog and the interaction or lack thereof.
Has he been seen by a doctor in the last 30 days?
No.
Okay. Has any prescriptions in the last 30 days? No. Does he have a history of falling or anything? No. Any history of prescription abuse? No.
I mean, when he was in high school and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Pain pills, I think.
Or maybe a reaction to his shots yesterday.
He said he didn't feel good from them. Like,
He didn't look good last night.
he looked pale last night. And I asked if you were okay. And he said, yeah, but he was saying his chest was hurting, but
Does he have any history of illicit drug use or anything in the
no,
past
no,
year?
no.
Notice,
Okay.
notice that her mother isn't comforting her. Do you know what I mean?
So true. Such a good observation.
Her mother, there's a couch cushion almost in between the two of them. And wow. But what were you gonna say?
So excellent point there. I didn't notice that when you said it, but yeah, a very much a lack of comforting all around. Number one, I would be holding the dog. I would be like using it as a comfort
Yes.
thing. The dog doesn't even exist to her. You know, she's not asking it to come from the cop. I would be using my dog. I mean, you even see me in the videos. Like they're like my comfort blankets. So 0 here. I would argue that she doesn't want to do anything because she doesn't want her hands away from her face.
Yeah.
So that's her main objective she's very nervous about being exposed with her face that's probably not matching the emotion. But now also notice when the mom was like, well, he took the shots last night. And she's like, she jumped on that. Well, yeah, I mean, he was pale. And she took that bait from the mother, and the mother will stick to that story. These vitamin shots have absolutely destroyed this family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all they know is to stick with that. And she laps it up. Kouri does.
Do you have the phone number to Herb, his doctor? I can't.
I don't know yet. We'll see what he did.
I know, it's just at the Park City Family Clinic, Family Hospital, or,
Okay, I can look it up.
I'm sorry.
No, that's right.
Who told the boy? He said the cop told him. Why did you tell the child?
No, they shouldn't have told him. I asked him.
Oh.
not to tell him.
They all know. They told me.
How do they know?
The cop told me. A cop told me.
Would they have told him?
No, I wouldn't think.
We were in there, so we were maybe a fire
Did they
department.
know?
Maybe they, yeah.
Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She doesn't get up. She doesn't move.
Yeah, and also to me, it's also weird with the mothers. Like they know they're like almost getting upset with the responders and people that they've told the kids. And I guess to me, I'm like, you've already made acknowledgement that there's kids with their ears pressed to the door. What do you think they're thinking? Like, what do you think they think's going on? Why? Of course, they know something horrible's happened. I'm shocked they haven't come running out. You know what I mean? Like this disconnect with this is so bizarre to me.
Very
You
bizarre.
know, and the way that even the mother, meaning Kouri's mother, acts about it, like they're more concerned with the fact that they told the kids and not. This blows my mind. But it also gives you some framework as to maybe what Kouri's childhood or, you know what I'm saying, like how she grew up or something. Maybe I don't know.
I think these tears are for herself. I don't know that that's for her children. I could be wrong. It's not real tears.
Oh my God.
Tears.
God, that number just kept ringing this morning, and I thought,
Yeah, because we couldn't find her phone.
somebody called from his cell phone, and then when you Google it, it says it's a spoof number. I'm gonna go up here to these people.
Mom, is the door closed to my room?
Yes, we-
They won't let me. Is he still there?
So I'll explain to you what the process is right now. Because he was in good health and his age and everything like that. Okay, our medical examiner is going to come and do their investigation real quick, and then also our detective, just to make sure that everything's documented, correctly. And then from there, they'll explain to you what's going to happen. Most likely,
The look on
one
her
thing is,
face.
he has no serious health problems or anything like that. His age, most likely, they're going to take his body to the
Oh my God.
medical examiner's office just to make sure that, there wasn't anything else.
Okay.
All right. You have any questions for me right now?
No, he had allergy shots yesterday.
Yeah. And that's what you were
He
saying.
did last night when I was here.
What kind of allergy shots?
He gets weekly shots.
Him and his boy get weekly shots.
They both just feel it.
Like seasonal allergies?
Yeah.
Okay. Season. And where was that at?
Park City.
Park City.
Family Medical?
No. Jeremy Ranch, Granger Medical.
Granger? Okay.
Oh my God.
First mention of talking to the
They're all watching
children.
TV. I said, you guys gotta go back to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
They just found out their father died, and she's worried about them going back to sleep. Like, that is so disconnected.
That part, that's what I was talking about earlier. That is so weird to me that that's the mother's response when Kouri says, finally acknowledges the children, I've got to go talk to my kids. And the mom, oh, I told them to go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. What? Like,
They're not going to be able to go back to sleep. Like, who could go back to sleep at this moment?
and then also they've already acknowledged that the children now have been made aware that the father has passed. So you're then also stating after that, I'm going to, even if they didn't know, it doesn't matter, but it's like that part's so weird to me. And then also the way the mom just doubles down, like, he had the shots last night. He didn't look good when I was here. It's like, it's so, but again, I think that the mom and Kouri, and again, I don't know them. I'm not
Mhm.
there. I have no other information, but I just think that this was like a, whew, that problem's gone. Let's move on. Let's go to the next thing, kind of a thing. Okay. And speaking of, we'll keep on going.
Cam.
Yeah. Need to go over there and Sally Port to get the van keys.
Okay.
So do this here with you.
Yep.
Okay, now this is Eric's sister coming into the scene, Katie. So this is a good measuring stick for true grief and emotion. And then also watch how Kouri interacts with having to play off of that.
We don't know. We went to bed.
Clint's here. He's gonna help. Where are my boys?
The kids are in the
Where's my brother?
He's in this room.
No. Do I see my brother?
Kouri, is there a way we could relocate your boys upstairs?
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I'll tell her now.
Okay, so the police asked to move them upstairs.
Also notice Katie first thing, where are the boys? First thing she comes in. That's her concern. And look at how Kouri's almost having to be like, oh, wait, I got to amp this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go. Oh, you were there over here. Okay. And I'm sure the cop had to notice this discrepancy in their behaviors of like, well, now I'm actually getting a different version of Kouri now that she's here acting like this.
Yeah.
Bob, come on. Bob, stay out. Come on, sweetheart. Come on.
We're good now. I can explain to her if you want to go.
I miss everything. For his will, everything. I miss perfect attorney. I miss everything.
And you don't have to
Go
worry
upstairs.
about that kind of stuff right now.
With the boys. Go upstairs with the boys. I'm sorry.
No, it's all natural, okay? Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
I think Kouri came over because the police were still there. If she had been over there by herself without the officer, I don't know if Kouri would have come over. But it looks really bad if Kouri had stayed over there on the couch. Do you know what I mean? I think she came over because she stayed really close to the officers this entire time. And I heard somebody else mention that it was like she was trying to hear, like, because I think she wanted to know if she was getting over on them or not. Like, were they believing the story she was selling? That's my opinion. That's how I see things. But yeah.
I think that's a pretty accurate opinion there. And I also feel like, because at one point, I'm not sure if it's in this one, where she's like, I can't talk to your father. Like, she's basically scared. Thank you, hairball. Like, scared. I think there's probably also that fear of, is the family going to see through me? Almost a fear of them, because I would imagine that, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for her, but, I think that she would have a guilty conscience. And then here comes the family in here of like the sister who's so close and da 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 da, and then the father and all the 9 yards.
I just talked to him like a couple hours ago. And he just woke up and he wasn't breathing.
I went to bed. I went back to bed because I'm a nightmare. So I went back in our room and it was breathing. And I just turned over to cuddle him and his body was just so cold.
So the only information I know from what the medical staff that was here is he was cold to the touch, okay, and it seemed like he was down for a while.
We
So-
went to bed. He was fine at 9:30. I mean, that's when I went into the bedroom with Ashton. I mean, so unless he went, like, I didn't hear anything. I didn't even yell. He didn't say anything was wrong. Nothing happened. Like, nothing happened.
She sounds mad.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like, I didn't hear anything. I'm right across the room. Like, if he was in pain, why didn't he yell?
It sounds like he wasn't.
I know, but I mean, I'm such a light sleeper. I couldn't have heard anything. I just couldn't have heard anything. And he just said, Kouri, like, I would have. And he was so cool. He was so cool. And I hope that's my brother. Can I go talk to my mom's over there? He goes, no, advice. Great. Thank you for the see? We can make it through this. No, I don't know if we're going to make it through. After the most voice. Okay. No. Yeah. This is real.
I probably didn't go.
I can't see your back. I'm sorry, I can't. I didn't tell you. I can't. This is.
Okay, so what do we? You just said.
What do we have to do?
What's that?
Is there anything that we need to do?
So we're just going to document some. So there's some protocols we have to document. Like I explained to them, next thing is our detective and our medical examiner is going to respond to the location. They're going to do their investigation and document everything. And then most likely, because of his age, his health and everything else,
We do autopsy.
most likely. But that's their that's their field, not ours. So for us, our thing is now we have to just secure the scene until they get here, and then once it's released, it's up to them. And then most likely you guys will be able to,
I told the guy that.
Okay,
I said,
I
took
think we
a
want
couple
to
of
go
words
to the funeral home in Oregon.
okay. And that's something you could talk to our medical examiner about.
I mean, no, it takes a long time. It, like, seriously, we were just laughing and drinking it. I don't want out tomorrow. We were celebrating. We were just celebrating. You guys talking. For what?
I know. Yesterday. So excited. Or you have nothing, then you can take it home.
What is happening? Like, he was fine. He was fine. Like, and he. 9:45. Like, I know. I know. And then he's like, well, let's have a drink and then let's go to bed. Like, okay. So we did. And then that was it. Good night. I love you. And I love you. I love you. Good night. I love you. It was so cold. It just was so cold. Was that fair?
Is there any like animals that sleep in the bedroom with him?
Yeah, my
The
dog.
dog,
The dog on the bed with him?
most of the time.
He's like a 10-pound little
Yeah.
floofy.
Okay. Was he
With Eric every day.
on the bed when you came in?
Was he on the bed?
No, he wasn't in there when I came in. Is your dad on the way, Katie? I don't
I
even
don't
what
know.
to
He
do.
called me, and I just like screamed, and everyone woke up, and then we're here. I don't think he can even function. Kouri. I'm trying to find someone to go with. Oh, my dad's almost here. Oh,
Oh my god, I can't talk, Katie. I can't even. I'll do it. I don't. It's fine. He was fine.
I'll do it. I'll do it. My sister's almost here.
Can you just please explain to them the process
Yeah.
that they can't pass the threshold until
that's
it's
what
really
you're doing. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Was that what you're doing, standing there?
Okay. Yeah, I
We
thought
got
you
it.
were like seeing if I was gonna pass out or something.
No,
'Cause I
and-
like my.
And that too, you know.
I'm so shaky. I think I'm just stay sitting until out. I will go.
Why did he have that stuff on his nose? It was like, what is that?
So like I said, I'm not a medical personnel person, but what the ambulance said was he did have blood
I
in his
saw
mouth.
all the blood
So-
everywhere.
You know, they don't know. It might have been an aneurysm. They don't know.
His dad has blood clots. I mean,
Throwing out.
he had
Wow.
blood in the stuff. It was like, looked like snot or something.
Yeah,
I don't-
because when they do the CPR, it gets the blood flowing and gets moving. And if it's not pumping, it'll
Oh my god. Well, when I was trying to just do the chest compressions, it just.
So Kouri, does he have any other medications except for that?
He had high cholesterol.
Where would he keep his medication?
Our house, yeah, not for that. Our house cleaner just cleaned. I can't find where she put anything. But he doesn't take his Lyme disease doctor just is weaning him off of his Lyme disease medication, so he's just taking vitamins for that. They gave him something like for the pain because it causes him it just burns his body, so he has pain medicine. And
Is it that green bottle?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. That was the one I found in his bag that he just took to St. George because we just went to St. George. I would assume that, but that looked old to me. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, pardon me, that was now towards the end there, I felt like that whole thing she slid in there at the end, like, what was that stuff on his nose? Like, was completely to wrap it back around. Well, his dad has blood clots. Like, everything. Go
Or
ahead.
if they would think it was like a drug or something. Do you know what I mean? Like if there
Okay,
was
yeah.
like if there was something, if they would think that he was a substance user. I don't know.
Do you think that she thought, and of course, nobody will ever know except for Kouri.
Yes.
Do you think that she thought that this is going to happen and this is going to scoot by with no medical examiner thing? Or do you think that she was like, I'm just going to make it look like he had a hidden drug problem the whole time? And so even if they do send it through an autopsy, like, do you think she was blindsided by the autopsy and all that?
I thought it was interesting that she messaged like those searches that she made, one of them being I'm surrounded by idiots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Those little
And
meme things, yeah.
yeah. And so that's where I wonder if she thought she could, no matter what, that she could outsmart everything.
Mhm.
She probably thought that this was very well planned out, that even if they did look at her, that it wasn't going to stick. Because even um we'll see what happens with the housekeeper's testimony, because I do think the defense is going to try to press her credibility. We do know that the dealer, I think, changed his statement, but he clearly gave, I think her name was Carmen, like he clearly gave the housekeeper something. And
Mhm.
um Kouri asked the housekeeper for some, and the housekeeper gave. But the defense is going to, I think, try to make it seem like all of that was a lie. And I think they're trying to do the Karen Reed. This is a botched investigation. Once they had their sights on Kouri, they didn't consider anything else. I think they're
Mhm.
trying to go for that and hoping that at least one juror will have some doubt. And that's why I hope the state has a really solid case that they present so that it's very clear that this is not a typical widow.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and another thing that was interesting is once they, started doing toxicology, going through the pills and stuff like that, and it was like, well, wait, whose pills are these? And
Mhm.
how did these end up in his system? And then a huge thing was there was so much fentanyl in there, his body didn't have time to process the alcohol. Like, I mean, it was instant, like boom.
Yeah.
Uh I don't want to say instant death. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, it was very quick.
Mhm.
And so this whole thing, well, we had this drink and I think she said she brought him to a drink in bed, and maybe she very well did, but obviously it was, not, it is what it is.
Mhm.
And that's where also I'm sitting here wondering, you see how close the sister is. Well, she had to know all the money that Kouri stole from Eric. Him being like, well, she's going to pay me back and blah, 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 blah. And hundreds of thousands of dollars she stole from her husband.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering what's going through the sister's mind during this. Obviously, devastation. It's very hard to watch the sister because that is a true, authentic
Yeah.
devastation, crisis, trauma. I have lost my sibling, all the things. She doesn't know what to do. But
Yeah.
again, in her moment of crisis, and we're all different. So I'm not trying to say because she acted this way that Kouri should do this, that I should do whatever.
Yeah.
But immediately where are the kids? Not even her kids. Her husband has her. Where are my babies? Wait,
Mhm.
let's get them upstairs. The immediate nurturing thing to do. Kids are already up. They're in the room, lights on, probably scared to death.
Yeah.
Securing the kids first, then worrying about the thing later.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, Kouri starts to kind of get it together a little bit like, oh, there's a new dynamic here for the cops to see, for the sister to see. On the stand, the sister would say, well, I came in and she looked really put together. Her hair was up in a bun. She had a matching outfit on. She didn't even talk, didn't even come and consult me or blah, 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 blah. And we see that Kouri did, but
Yeah.
not right away. There were some things the sister said that I'm sure just in the moment.
Yeah. And it might have been hard for her to, because that day was probably a blur. Like she
Mhm.
seemed legit, completely, out of it. And without having seen that body camera footage, she wouldn't have remembered that yes, Kouri did come over. But it didn't make her less credible to me. I think
Agree.
it's normal that that situation was so overwhelming for her to not remember every single detail. But
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
case has been really, really interesting, and I'm looking forward to the data, the stuff from her phone, and then also um, uh the toxicology,
Mhm.
because I do think they're gonna get deeper into, like, how long that might have stayed in the system, what a lethal, amount would be. Like, I think they're going to get deeper into some of that information. And so
It'll be very curious to see that. I can't wait for that, as well as the boyfriend to take the stand and Miss Kouri herself. What is she going to have to say?
I don't know if she'll testify. We'll see. In a case like this, because when the defendant takes the stand, they have to explain. It opens so many doors, and if they try to portray her as this, loving mother, loving wife, if they try to portray her that way, there's so much that they can bring up to impeach her. Like if she tried, so I think they're going to try to use other witnesses to get things that she would want said. And because the defense mentioned that some of Eric's friends mentioned that he was the happiest, that he had, like, they were good in their relationship, but he didn't know that she had a plan. Because the red flag for me, how is she planning an all-inclusive trip with her boyfriend in 5 months if her husband is still alive? Like,
amen.
What I would need to see a message where she was like, "Oh, babe, I have," all right. And sometimes things can happen in person, but I don't think she expected him to still be alive. That's just my personal thoughts. But yeah.
I agree with you totally. And on a closing thought here, one thing that I've noticed about Kouri during the trial, she looks scared to death to me. Right. Like, now, again, I don't know her personally, so I don't know what she looks like normally sitting there, but I felt like she was more poised in pre-trial hearings. And I feel like now she's more kind of like this.
So I think she was casual. She was almost too casual. Because during one, her and her defense attorney, they were laughing at the lady. Like the lady that started talking about the cats. And while that was a little humorous, but like they were having a little kiki session. Like they were joking a little too much. And so to me, during some of the pretrial stuff, she was almost too casual. And during this, like, she's just been stone-faced. She's just been straight-faced. I don't know what the jury will think of all of that. Her defense team, I think, is doing a decent job because I try my best to breathe when the defense starts, I'm like, why they keep asking the same thing? Or I don't know, like when it seems like they're drawing at straws, but that's just what the defense does sometimes.
Yeah, that's all they got. Well, Dr. Berry, thank you once again for taking time out of your schedule to come talk to us about this. It was great to get your insights. Definitely we'll have you back on at some point before the trial ends to talk about some other part of it, because there's so much going on here. But again, everybody, Dr. Berry's stuff is down in the description box below. Be sure to follow her on her channel. She has great insights, great personality. And thank you, mods. Thank you, squad. Thank you, Psych Nerds, for joining us for this lovely little chat. And I will see y'all in the morning for another day 4 of trial. Y'all take care. We'll see you later.
The pillows are fluff thanks to Miss Emily. The couch is wide enough. Join the family. It's all love while we laugh at Burp's criminalities. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup at hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh, please, the puppies need me. Ooh, oh, please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credential stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup and hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh please, the puppies need me. Oh please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credentialed stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.